Right. So I guess we will start the masterclass now. Okay. Very good evening, everyone. Welcome to the DescentSEA Plant, Beast, and Terminator lah. Okay. Mostly Terminators masterclass. Okay. By me, it's January. You can call me Jan. Okay. It's been a while since our last masterclass. Right. We make this normally for the new scholars. Every time there's a new onboarding, there's a new scholars coming in, we'll be doing a masterclass. So before I start, if you cannot hear my voice clearly, okay, you can put up the volumes lah, or you can right click on my Discord name, okay, and then you can see the user volume, okay. You can drag the bar, okay, to increase my user volume lah, if you cannot hear my voice clearly. Okay, so without further ado, let's start with the masterclass. Okay, a heads up, this is a basic Terminator masterclass. Okay, it will suits all the new scholar as well as those who are still playing Terminator lineups. Okay, it might benefit less for those that are using the advanced lineup, but it's fine. Stick with us. Okay, on this masterclass, who knows there's some tips and tricks, okay, that you might not know of. Okay, so today our itinerary will be first, the basic of Axie Infinity Combat. Okay, I'll be talking about the stats of the Axies. Okay, second, introduction to the Terminator axis. What is a Terminator axis? Third, understanding Terminator axis. Okay, we need to know our own axis well for us to fight against the enemy. Okay, fourth, we will do a 1 or 2 games. Okay, live gameplay. It's a mock gameplay lah, set up by 2 of our scholars. And lastly, we will end with a Q&A sessions. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself. Okay. You can ask right away. If you feel shy, you can just type the questions at the scholars no mic chat. Right. So understanding the status point. All right. So I believe all of you have synced your axes and you have saw all these kind of logos in your axis. I will turn on my axis now. Okay. So you will see my axis. You can click on the axis at the bottom left of the axis. Okay. The horn, the mouth, the ear, tails, back, okay, and the skills. Skill with the energy, how many energy is required over here, as well as the damage, okay, the damage or the shield provided by the card. Okay, so health. What is health? Health represents the HP of your axis. Okay, so the higher the health over here, the more your axis will have. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Second is the speeds. Speeds will determine, okay, or will represent your axis turn priority. Okay, we will have more informations about the speed later on. And third is the skill. Okay, skills will determine our axis bonus damage when we use multiple combo. So let's say if I'm just using one single prickly trap, I might deal only 110 damage. But if I'm doing some combos, okay, combining other cards, okay, my prickly trap will be increasing the damage. Okay.
Does
And
combining more cards increase the combo damage?
yes, means that if you are using more cards in a single axis, it does actually increase it does increase the damage.
Do you know roughly what's the percentage increase?
There will be the calculation later on. We will show. Okay.
Yep. Any questions? Probably try to hold it until the Q&A session. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, JD. All right. Or you can, in case you worried that you forgot your questions, you can just type it at the no mic chat right away lah. Okay. And what is the morale? Okay, this morale is quite important at this latest patch or the lately patch lah. Okay, where morale will determine our axis critical hit chance. Means that the higher morale we have, okay, it is a higher chance for our axis to critical. But actually, in my point of view, like it's just a a matter of luck. Okay, and as well as a chance to proc last stance. If you know what is last stance, is when you die, but you're actually not dying. You are burning with some bars on top of your head. Okay, which every turn will take off your bar. Okay, that is called last stand. So the higher morale we have, okay, the more bar we will have, and also the higher chance we will get into last stand, right? And we can see here the red sword. Okay, this represent the attack, the damage that can be dealt from this card. Okay, and the green shield things, okay, straightforward, is a shield provided by this card. So every cards have their respective damage as well as shield. Right. So health is pretty straightforward. I'm not going to explain much about the health. The second thing is about the speed. So there's some tricks about the speed. Okay. I'll go back to our slide so everybody can read on the slide as well. So I'll zoom in so we can read. So understanding speed. Okay. Speed, this stat determine turn order and priority. It means that if our speed is higher, our Axie will be attacking first. Okay. Let's say our beast is with 43 speed. Okay. When fighting against a 41 speed beast, our beast will attacking first lah. So the higher speed of an Axie, the higher its priority in the battle order. Okay. So this speed is quite important for many lineups because when we can attack first, we will kill the opponent first, right? In case two axes, okay, now this is the trick here. In case two axes have the same amount of points in their speed stats, the battle order is determined by the following formula. All right. Let's say both of the axes are having the same speed. So who will go first? Who will attack first? First. Okay, the highest speed lah. Second, the axis with a lower HP, he will be going first. Okay. Third, the axis with higher skill will go first. Fourth, axis with high morale will go first. And then lastly, low fighter ID. What is this low fighter ID? Okay. I'll show you on my axis. So when we look at the axis, do you see here? Axis hashtag 98086. Okay, this is the ID. Okay, let's say now both of the plant are having the same speed. Okay, then the one determine that who will be attacking first is who have the lower HP. So if our HP is lower than the enemy's plant with the same speed, then we will go first. Okay, let's say everything else is the same. Okay, then this ID will determine. So the senior ID means that the lower ID will attack first, means the senior will go first. That is why when we look into the marketplace, any axis with a low ID are much pricey lah than the junior ID. All right. Yes. Any questions? Who is that? Nico Carrier? I need you. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I think we can mute this one.
Sorry, I'll meet you later. Okay, so hoping I'm not talking too fast. I'll be slowing down a bit. Okay. Now let's go back to the slides. After we are done with the priority of who is going to attack first. Okay. So this one explain lah who will be attacking. This means that two axes have the same speed. The one with the lower HP, lower current HP, not the fixed HP, will receive the priority in the battle order. Okay, if two are having the same HP as well, okay, the one with the higher skills, blah, 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 so on, until the same fighter ID. So they'll determine the one with the lower ID will go first. Okay. Now another bonus is here. Lastly, the speed stats also determine how often an axis takes critical hit from enemy. Okay, we know that an axis with a higher morale, they are tends to critical, right? But if we are having higher speed, okay, we can defend ourselves. It's like defends ourselves from getting crits lah from the enemy. So if the higher speed of an axis, the lesser the chance of enemy attacks dealing critical hits. So this is something that a lot of people do not aware of. Okay. So understanding skills. Okay, skills determines the bonus damage of combos by using multiple abilities or cards. Okay, the formula of the damage is calculated as follow lah. I'm not going to do the math class here. Okay, not the math class, but there is a formula for us to calculate what is the bonus damage when we play multiple cards and all. Okay, the higher the skill stat is, the higher the damage of combo. Okay, this skills is best enjoyed by combo dealers with high damage prowess. Okay, let's go back. We look at my axis. I explain about the skills and stuff, so you have a better view lah, or better idea about it. Okay, let's go. Maybe we look at this. Okay, okay, we talk about the birds. You guys can see, right? Okay, so my birds are having 35 skills. Okay, if I'm using a single blackmail, I might deal 120, correct? But if the enemy, if another birds, they are having 37 skills. The birds is having 37 skills. Even they are using the same blackmail, okay, instead of dealing the same 120, they might be dealing 123. Okay, so this one will be affected the skills lah. Okay, the damage of the cards that we use, right? So next, we will be understanding morale. Morale determines critical hit chance, last stand chance, and the number of last stand sticks. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. So any axis, okay, let's say maybe the beast. Normally, beast will be having a lot of critical. I mean, a lot of morale. Okay, they are tends to do critical hits lah, and also last stands. Okay, last stands also have a calculations. We can actually calculate whether we will be last stand or not. Okay, it will be shown later at the later slides. Okay, critical hits double the damage an Axie can deal to an enemy. Okay, the higher the morale an Axie has, the higher chance of dealing critical hits last stand indirectly increase the survivability of an Axie. Alright, so we actually love last stand because there are some cards that benefit last stands, as well as we will make the enemy to spend their energies, okay, to hit on our last stand axis. Okay, so getting last stand is actually quite a benefits for us. When an axis receives fatal damage, it has the chance to enter last stand mode, allowing it to continue attacking and become able to withstand damage. Okay, like what I said just now. Okay, an action that causes damage can deplete two ticks. Okay, this thing you guys has to know. If the enemy attacks us, attack our axis that is currently in the last stand, it will remove two ticks of the last stands. Alright. Whereas an action that doesn't cause damage will only deplete one tick of last stand. Okay, let's say the enemy does not attack us. They are using, for example, pumpkin. That pumpkin is only action, but does not attack us. So our ticks will reduce by one. Okay. And other way around, if we are attacking using our last stand axis, each action will only cost 1 ticks of the last stand, right? Next, calculating last stand. So actually we can predict or we can calculate whether we can go into last stands. Okay, there are formula here. I'm not going to do the calculation here. Later we will share the calculators and you can do it by yourself lah. You can calculate. If you manage to do it during the gameplay, really superb. Okay, means that your finger is fast enough or your brain is fast enough to do the calculations. But if you are an experienced player, normally you can already feel or you can predict that, okay, if I do like this or I raise up my shield, okay, I up my shield, I can go into last stand, right? So this require experience in playing in the combats. Okay, let's move on. Card effects and the mechanics. Okay, there are a few of the card effects and also the mechanics of the whole Axie gameplay. For example, combo, okay, we play 2 cards simultaneously on the same axis, okay, to become a combo. Okay, chain is to play either the same card or card class across multiple axes within the same turn. Okay, so I will be showing the example of the cards later. Okay, don't worry. If you do not understand, you just listen for now. I'll show the example later. Buff and debuffs. Okay, maybe like increase attack or decrease the speed or increase the speed. Okay, stuff like that. Stun, especially for Terminators, we will have a Mystic for slowing down the enemy. Okay, we also have a Sticky Goo or Charm to deal stun on the enemy. Okay, steal, discard, and destroy. Okay, these 3 cards also very dangerous, where the enemy will steal your cards, steal your cards, will steal your energy. All right, or they might discard your cards on your hands. Okay, might destroy your energy as well. Okay, special effect from special card speed will trigger the effect lah. Okay. All right, I'll be showing the example of the card also later. So about the cards, you guys can actually go to this website. Go to this website. Okay. Here is the bank of all the cards available. Okay, if you are somebody that love to read and understand all the cards, you can go to this website www.xgworld.com. All the cards is here by for the class. Okay. So I'll be showing a few of the cards. Okay. To show about the combo, about the chaining, and buff, debuffs. All right. So let's take Terminator, the charm lah, allergic. Okay, since we are learning about the Terminator, right? So I'll take Terminator lah, our Terminator as an example. Okay, so these cards pretty straightforward. We can see it requires 1 energy to play. It will deals 100 damage as well as providing 30 shield. Right. But there's another bonus over here. It says it will deal 130. Yes? Somebody's talking to me? No? All right. Then we continue. Deal 130% damage to debuffed targets. All right. So what is a debuff? Okay. Let's find another card on our termi. Okay. Lagging. This is what we call Mystic lah. Mystic Rush. Mystic Rush is a good card because it does not require energy. With 0 energy, we can already play these cards, providing 30 damage and apply speed minus. Means that it will reduce the speed of the targets for 2 rounds. So if we combo this card, we use this Mystic Rush first on the enemy, it will be debuffed with the speed minus, correct? After that, we follow up with the allergic. So our allergic will deal 130% damage lah. So instead of the 100, we might deal 120. All right. So far, everyone's can catch up. Let me see if there's any questions at the Nomad chat. Okay, I think there are other coaches who will be helping me to answer your questions. No worry. You can ask away. Okay, we have a lot of good coaches there to answer your questions. Okay, what about oh, I'm not showing about the combo yet, right? Okay, combo. So I believe most of you will be getting a beast as well. So we take the nut as an example. Nut. All right. So this will be your nutcracker. Both belongs to nutcracker, whether it's a branch or melee or whatever. So we read the description here. Deal 120 damage when comboed with another nutcracker card. So if we are playing only a single nutcracker, okay, a single nut, we will only deal 105. But if we play two, okay, combo with another nutcrack, it is fine for you to play this nutcrack plus that nutcrack. Both of them belongs to nutcrack lah. Okay, crack your nut. Okay, so if we playing two of the nutcrack, we'll get 120 damage. So it is best lah for us to keep the card and then do the combo instead of just play a single card. All right. So next is some of you might be getting another type of beast, which is Ronin. All right, you might be getting this. Sometimes when we talk about the card, we might call for the parts. For example, we call this Ronin. Ronin. Instead of calling it single combat, we'll call it Ronin. All right. So have two names. So do not get confused or do not get lost. What is this coach talking about? What is Ronin? Okay. So Ronin is referring to single combat. All right. So the effect of this Ronin is guarantee. Guarantee a critical strike when combo with at least two other cards. Okay, this is pretty crazy. These cards. Okay, means that if you are combo with two other cards, whatever card it is, okay, this Ronin will be dealing double damage. And normally this Ronin, it will comes with ivory steps. Okay, what is ivory steps? Okay, you don't look at the small damage here. It's actually pretty high. But the best thing is when we crit, gain 1 energy per critical. Okay, so this is how we going to combo the cards. Okay, we do not play a single ivory. No. Okay, we do not play a single Ronin. No, it is best to use the Ronin combo with ivory and then a nut or whatever. But in some circumstances, let's say you want to secure a kill or you are sure that you can kill him with a single card, that is fine. You can just play one card. But most of the time, we will keep the cards and then wait until we have the Ronin, we have the Im, then only we play the cards. All right. And then next, I'll talk about the chain. Chain. Okay, for the Terminator lineup, we do not have chain effect, but if we want to win against enemy, okay, besides knowing our own axis, we have to know opponents as well. Okay, one of the most fearsome chain effect is a Terrorchom. Let's say one day if you meet this kind of cards, okay, Cute Bunny, Terrorchom. Okay, what it says? Apply fear to target for 2 turns when played in a chain. What's the difference of chain and combo? Okay, combo you can just play within one axis. Okay, means that a single axis you play the card 2 times or more than the card, then it is called a combo. But chain, you have to play across the axis among your lineup. Okay, let's say axis 1 is playing this Terrorchom. For him to have the fear effect, he needs to play another cards, okay, on the axis number 2. All right, it's fine if you do not understand. It is okay. Just keep it in your mind. Okay, one day when you meet this kind of lineup, you will know. Oh, okay, I see. So this is called a chain. All right, it's fine. It's not necessary for you to understand whatever I said here right away. Okay, because in the future we will have more combat and experience. You face more lineups, then you know what is a combo, what is a chain. All right. Okay, let's move on to the buff and debuffs. Okay, buff and debuffs. Special conditions affecting axis which will either benefit, okay, or hinder them. Okay, we will have a buff and debuff table later. Okay, like what we saw just now, the speed minor, okay, or the fear, what is fear, what fear does to us or to the enemy. All right, and still discard destroy. Okay, this is quite straightforward. I'll show you now about the steal, about the discard and destroy. This is very, very important, and all of you should be very aware and attentive, especially in counting energy. Uh, as you all knows, counting energy is the very basic, very, very fundamentals of playing Axis. All right, all of you must learn how to count your energy. It's not just simply play any cards and then just dish in all the cards, okay, without counting energy. No, you have to count the energy. All right. Why we need to count the energy? Because once we know how much energy the enemy have, we can predict. Okay, we can predict what they will be doing. Okay, let's say they have two card. I mean, they have two energies, and we are having, let's say, 300 HP. Okay, then we can predict. Okay, he play two cards. Will he be able to kill me? If he unable to kill me, then it is safe for us to play that axis. Okay, stuff like that lah. Okay, I'm going to show some of the stealing, discard, and stuff. So since that everybody will be getting the regular plan, so I believe you will have this card in your plan. Vegetable bite. Okay, so what it says? Steal. Steal one energy from your opponent when comboed with another card. So you have to read properly. Combo with another card. Means that if you play a single vegetable bite, you only deal 30 damage and you only have 30 shield. This is pretty shitty lah. Okay. The most important is we combo and we want to steal one energy from your opponent. Okay, this is the steal. Okay, there are many of the cards that have the steal or remove. Okay. So whatever it is, I'm not going too detailed into this. You can just look see. Okay, night steal. Okay, steal one energy from your cards. Or you see this piercing sound. Where is it? Piercing sound. Okay, destroy one of your opponent's energy. Okay, stuff like this. So when we are doing the energy counting, make sure you know your opponent cards well, know what card they are playing. Okay, so that you do not miscount lah. Okay, it's fine if you are a beginner. Take your time to learn how to count your energy. It is very important. I say it again. Very important for all of us to know how to count our energies when playing. All right. Change windows. Go back to our slides. Okay. So understanding status effect. Okay, this is the buff. Okay, all the buffs. I mean the first level of buff will increase 20% of whatever. Okay, same goes to the debuff. It will decrease 20% of whatever. All right. So like in many other games, there are also status effect in Axie Infinity lah. Okay, the positive effect is called buff, the negative is called debuff. Okay, they can apply to your Axies or the enemy, stuff like this. Okay, so it's fine. You just need to see, okay, the logo attack up. Okay, it will increase the attack by 20%. Morale up. Okay, speed up. I'm not going to go. I'm not going into details about this. We are having all these kind of buff debuff in our scholar guide channel. Okay, so be hardworking, go and dig all the informations there. Okay, people have been spending their time to make all this kind of guide over there. Okay, this is the debuff. Okay, normally what we can see in our Terminator lineup. Terminator, okay, we will have the Mystic, right? The Mystic will be putting a speed down, okay, effect on the enemy, where it will decrease the enemy by 20% for the next round, all right? And our goo as well, as our sticky goo, okay? Our sticky goo will be causing a stun. If they break our shield, they'll get stunned, okay? Or if our charm bite them, okay, they'll get stunned, all right? So what is the stun? Stun is their next attack will miss, okay? Or the next incoming attack ignores shield. What does this mean? Okay, let's say the enemy is currently stunned, okay? So doesn't matter regardless how high the shield the enemy is putting on. When they are under stun, we attack them, our damage will go through the shield. Okay, means we will hit the HP right straight away instead of hitting on their shield, right? So this is the buff and debuffs. Okay, and Axie, elemental type, much like Pokemon, Axie has unique attributes which counters one another. Okay, from here we can see, okay, like the dust, the plant deals more damage on the bird and aqua, and then the bird aqua will deal more damage on the bug, mecha beast, and vice versa. Okay, the 50% more damage, all right. Okay, before this, okay, there's actually also some detailed stuff. Okay, I'm going to talk about the parts of the Axie as well. All right, let's go to my Axies. Okay, this is bird. I'm not going to show my bird. I'm going to show my plant. All right, you cannot look at my bird, okay, because you are having the Terminator. So my plant, we see the parts here. We have the eyes, the ears, okay, and then the back, the mouth, the horn, and the tail. Okay, so actually the cards, okay, the skills that we are having here is determined by what cards, what parts we have. So you look at the mouth. The mouth is serious. Okay, so serious will be vegetable bites. Okay, let's say my back is a Bidens. So Bidens will be giving this cleanser like that. Okay, so look at my horn. My horn is a cactus. Okay, so cactus is prickly trap. So if you are experienced enough, okay, for new player, every time you start your match, you have to click on opponent's axis. Click on it, and then look what card they have. Look at their skills. Okay, after you know their skill, only you can know how to counter or how to anticipate or how to fight against them, correct? Okay, but if you are one experienced player, by just looking at the axis, oh, I know, oh, this axis are having cactus, oh, these axis are having a hot butt, okay, spicy surprise. That is some accumulative lah of experience, so that you do not need to clicking on the opponent axis. Just from the loading page, when you are matching against the opponent, from the loading page, you look at the axis, you already know, okay, this is the opponent, and you can start to construct the strategy how to fight against them. No need to every time start the game you still clicking on the enemy. But for new player, for new scholars, you still have to click. You click, you read, you understand the opponent, and then you think. Right, that's fine. You'll be there soon. Not to rush, not to worry. Step by steps, learn your opponent's card, learn your own axis, as well as learn how to count energy. All right. So next, let's see. Go back to the PowerPoint. Okay, it's prepared by our marketing team. Thanks to them. Okay, very professional PDF here. Okay, DescentSEA. Thanks to the marketing teams. Okay, so now to our main topic. after all the learning about the axis, all the stats and stuff. So what is Terminator axis? Why is this axis called Terminator? Look at the specs. Look at the specs. So in case any of you are very young and you never watch Terminator or do not know what is a Terminator,
Nyala aduknya. Apa yang
maybe
Discordnya
not yet,
setan. Masuk.
Irham, can you mute yourself?
Tahu ni ngomong?
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. So, in case any of you are very young and never watched Terminator, don't know what is a Terminator, okay, I've Googled it for you actually. Okay, where is it? Okay, and you see, okay, so this is the Terminator. It's actually quite a good movie lah. If you haven't watched any, look at the specs. Okay, very significant, very identical. Okay, this is the Terminator. Okay, so why is Descent providing Terminators among all types of axes? Why? Why is it Terminator? Okay, before this, Descent had been providing a lot of lineups. Okay, at the start, when we just started these scholarships, we start with a PAA, the Plant Aqua, as well as a PBA, Plant Beach Aqua. All right. However, they had become a bit unplayable lah. Okay, or should say become a very low tier axis after several nerfs and buffs. Okay, and at the same time, Descent starts to bring in Terminator. Okay, and we found out back then Terminator was a high tier axis. Okay, which can reach 1.7 to 1.9 mmR easily. All right. Even though now it's not as strong compared to before, but Descent still thinks that it is the best for new scholar as a starting lineup. Why? Why? Okay, because Terminator lineup provide just nice stability, okay, and learning curves for scholars to learn the basics of the Axie combat. Okay, because from this Terminator lineup, okay, we learn how to combo our Terminator, we learn how to sustain our plant, we learn how to burst out the enemy using our beast, okay? So with all these card combos, okay, shield, debuff, stun, and everything, once a scholar can master this Terminator lineup, okay, once a scholar can master this Terminator lineup, it will become easy peasy for you all to play with any other lineup afterwards. Okay, so you don't come question, wait, why give me this kind of lineup? It's not strong. No, not because it's not strong. It have a very good learning curve. If you cannot play well with Terminator, don't talk to us about playing other lineup. All right, master your Terminator first. Okay, prove it to us, and then you will they'll grant you a better lineup lah. All right, this Terminator is very strong, but it's not easy to play. Okay, in most circumstances, it can actually 1v2, means one of your Terminator can fight against enemy 2 axis. All right, but make sure you're doing the card combo and energy counting properly lah. Okay, so that's all for the Terminator, and that's all for the reasons why are we doing the Terminator first. Okay, this is the typical reptile Terminators. There are also a faster speed versions of Terminator with the same skill sets, okay, which is the Dusk. All right, so I believe you all knows the cut set for Terminator. You can just look into your axis because I'm currently not using Terminator anymore. Okay, Terminator will be having the Allergic, the Mystic, the Goo, okay, and the charm. Okay, this is Terminator skill sets lah, right? And over here we have the Terminator damage cheat sheet. You see, all these people are very good and very kind to gather all the data for us. Okay, how much we'll be dealing when playing charms and playing Misty Rush, on what kind of lineup, what kind of opponent. Okay, you can look for this guide later in the scholar guide. Okay, so Terminator's combos. Are you guys looking at my? Okay, yeah, okay. So Terminator's combo. So I'll be briefing a bit about how to do the combos for your Terminators. Since that we have different cards, we have 4 cards on the Terminator. Okay, there are different purpose lah when we are doing the card sequence. We call it card sequence. When do we use the goo first? Okay, when are we going to use Tom first or Mystic first? Okay, or goo in the middle? Why is it goo in the middle? All right. Maybe we can demonstrate about this later during our gameplay, our live gameplay. All right. So first, combo A, bread and butter, we call it. This is the casual combo where we do the sticky goo, mystic rush, allergic, and charm. It is fine. You don't need to. If you do not understand what is this, it is fine. Just listen and keep it in your brain. Later you know. Okay. Combo B, armor pierce. What armor pierce? Means that we will go through the armor. We don't want to waste too much and damage on the armor. Instead, we go through the armor by doing the charm, allergic reactions, and mystic rush. Charm will stun the enemy, and like just now we learned about the stun effect, right? The stun will allow us to penetrate the shield, okay, bypass the shield and hit the HP directly. Okay, but for charm to works, we need to combo with 2 other cards. Okay, for those Terminator user, look into your axis, okay, and read your charm properly. Okay, it will say you have to combo with 2 cards. That is why we slot in the Mystic Rush, because this Mystic Rush costs only 0 energy. Okay, so this is the armor pierce. Okay, full armor combo, or let's say we feel that the enemy is going to burst us out and we need some high shield. Okay, we can do this. Goo, charm, allergic, and charm, because charm are providing some high shield over there, 50, right? Okay, compared to allergic reactions. Eco defensive, okay, offensive combo, all this are the combo that we can do lah. Okay, during the matchup. Okay, sometimes we do like mystic allergic. If we fight against another combo, let's imagine we are fighting against another Terminator. All right, so they will use the sticky goo, so we will get stunned if we break their shield. So we remove our own shield with the sticky goo and stuff. Okay, I'm not going to talk about this lah. You cannot imagine one lah. We're going to show it during our gameplay later. Okay, so now it's a live gameplay. So I'm already adjust to scholars, okay, to do a mock gameplay. Okay, mock gameplay. I call for the names. Alan and are you ready? You can turn on your mic.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you ready? You there?
Okay.
Okay, so will be streaming. Will be streaming. Okay, I will be piloting his account. He is using a Terminator. Okay, and then Alan will be playing by himself lah. Alan is a new scholar also, is the latest batch one. So it's fine. You don't look at him playing and then you say, oh, why this guy playing like shit? Okay, he is a new player. It's fine. He's learning as well. Okay, I'll be piloting Arm's account. Okay, so can you turn on your stream?
Okay, yeah. Okay,
we
done.
need them sometimes. Done?
Okay,
You
done.
still not streaming? I cannot see your stream.
You see now?
No. You have to share your screen, huh?
Okay, wait.
So we will play about 1 or 2 round of this mock matchups, and then we'll move on to our Q&A lah. Okay, hopefully from these mock matchups we can demonstrate. We can demonstrate.
You see now?
Yes. Okay. We can see your streams. Okay. Good. So Alphanos and where is it? Grim? You can stream stream instead, so that other people can see. So everyone can see arm streams. Okay. Quite smooth over there. So in case any of you doesn't know what will be happening and what is the mock matchups, actually we can add our friends, okay, into our friend list. And then we can quest a PvP with them. Okay, this kind of PvP will not affect our energy, it does not require energy, and it will not affect our MMR. Then you can add each others into friend list and then you can match up with them. All right, let's do some advertisement now. So we have a Spank and Bang tournament, okay, coming up soon. So any of you, if you see you are fit into tier S or SS, SSS, okay, we still have some slots. We still have some slots. Faster tell your manager, I want in. So maybe if you are winning in the S tier, you winning in the S tier, you can get the meta axis right away, which is a SSS or higher. All right. All right. Okay. Ha. So, Alan, you don't listen to me, Okay. So you see, we have all the beast card here. So normally we want to kill the enemy's front line or the plant right away. So when we get all the beast card, it is best for us to use all to faster burst out the enemy. Okay. Alan, you know what I'll be playing already, That's fine. Since you're a new scholar also, so it's fair. So in this
Yeah.
case, okay, in this case, I'll be playing all the 3 beast card lah, the Sinister Arrow, right? But if you want to drag the games, you can play the Vegetable Bite and the Carrot as well. Okay, let's say if the enemy using their beast to break our carrot or to skip a turn, okay? So since he knows that I'm going to attack him, he just use 1 carrot. Okay, that's fine. So he gain 1 energy from the carrot, because we break the shield. Okay. So now the enemy left with 58 HP. Okay, we have a lot of option here. We can
I
heal.
will defend, sir, so I can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Alan. So you see, so since the plant is having low HP, you can kill with variety method, either one nut, okay, either with mystic, allergic, or you can play the plant. But when we play the plant, it's very risky. Why? Because we know the enemy are having how many energy? 5. Because he used 1, he gain 1, and a new turn, he gain another 2 energy. So it's very risky for us to play our plant. Okay. So what will you play? You play your nut or allergic mystic? Is it allergic?
Oh. Oh.
1 nut. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you take the risk. It's okay. It goes all out on you. Hey, I thought you click on the nut. Late
Oh, late
Okay, that's fine. Okay, we look at the sequence up there. We know that arms Terminator is faster. The beast is faster as well. All right. So actually, arms can kill the plant with the Terminator and then
Kalau dia tak belajar apa-apa, tak payah.
and then use the beast to damage the beast behind. So
Tak apa.
hello hello
Yeah.
Kalau hajar,
somebody's talking behind you and play the 3 beast card. Play the 3 beast
tak
card.
apa, dia tak.
You don't want to play?
No.
Maybe he will shield up, is it? Okay, this time we are actually like all in because it's quite risky also because the enemy plant might be shielding up. Okay, but seems like it's not. Okay, so now the advantage is on us lah because it is on 2v1. In these situations, we actually should save up our Terminator cards. How can we win a match? We actually need to save up as much Terminator cards as we can so that we can recycle a card as well as do our combo. Okay, now if we play our beast is slower than the enemy because we got stunned and slowed. Okay, if we play our beast, it will be wasting lah. Okay, wasting our energy and the beast card. So in this situation, it is best for us to skip to end turn. Okay, and let him kill our plant. Our beast is fine. Okay, now we have 4 energies and our Terminator cards. Alright, our Terminator is faster. Okay, is faster. Hello, is faster. So with a faster Terminator, we have another set of combo. We have to do the Mystic, Allergic, Goo, and Charm. Mystic, Allergic, Goo, and Charm.
Okay.
Why is it? Because if the enemy, don't press the skip. Okay, if the enemy use
Yeah.
Sticky Goo,
Good.
alright, we will break the shield with our Allergic and we will got stun. So we remove the stun with the Sticky Goo and we charm him. Alright, let's see if he's playing like that lah. Okay, so yes, he's playing one Sticky Goo. Okay, see, we got stun, we remove the stun with a Sticky Goo and then we charm. Wow, the animation very fast, huh? Alright, that's fine. So we are still faster now. Okay, so what will we doing? We do not have our allergic anymore. Okay, we can play like this, Mystic Charm, or actually we can play, okay, either way lah. If he just play one Goo, we might be breaking and miss our charm. If he play other cards, we might not break the shield and then we manage to charm. Alright,
So this one okay?
charm, okay, yes, this one okay. Okay, so the shield is 145, huh? We will not break the shield and we manage to charm. We got charm back, it's fine. Okay, so now we'll be dealing the killing blow. Can we kill him? Do you think we can kill him?
Well,
No, we actually cannot kill him, huh? Okay.
cannot.
Even if we are doing the piercing combo, okay, the charm allergic, okay, is not enough to kill the opponent, right? So you have to play extra round. Okay, so what you play? He still have his
Go macam legit go.
charm allergic Goo. Okay, you can play either way. You can play with Goo, allergic, and charm, or whatever.
Oh,
Okay. Hey, you don't have Goo? Okay, so yeah, so Alan do not have the Goo just now, Sorry, because with the latest patch, the animation is very fast. So sometimes you mislook the opponents, what happening to the opponent. So for advice for all of you, if you think that you miscalculate your energy or you miscount the cards or you cannot see what's happening to yourself, you can always click at the replay. Can you click it? It's at the below the arena, the second one. Over here, this is the replay tab. If you want to improve fast, if you want to learn, okay, be sure to look at your replay. Okay, you can set the speed of the replay to half speed so that you can revise the gameplay. You can recalculate your energy and then you can see, oh, actually I should do this or I shouldn't do this. Okay, this is how a good player improve. Okay, do not just play your games and then you lose, then you get angry and then you turn off the games. No, you go back to the replay and you watch your game. So we'll go for another round with Alan. Alan, you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. This is just a basic Terminator. Later on, we have another master. He will be teaching. Yeah, he will be doing about the advanced masterclass. Right, over here, you see? Oh, we have the beast card again. Very lucky, this okay. And we know that when we combo the nut, okay, we'll be dealing high damage. And since we do not have a good plant card, so we can just ignore the plant lah. And we try to save up the cards for the Termi, so we do not play the Termi as well. And most important, we already have the combo for the beast, so it's best for us to just go for the beast. Okay. Right. Both are pretty good luck having all the beast card. Okay. So our plant is pretty much dead, as well as the enemy. Okay. So in these situations, I'll be bursting out the enemy's plant with one arrow. Okay. With one arrow. But the enemy plant might be playing some stuff like pumpkin, okay, to shield up. Okay, he might add one vegetable bite as well. Okay. So in my case, I also play one carrot. Why is it carrot? Even though our plant is dying, why are we playing carrot? Okay, who knows if this guy got greedy, he just play one mistake. Eventually, we'll get back our energy also from the carrot, not to worry. Okay, he play one cards. Okay, it's fine. We get back our energies. Okay. Now we do not have our beast card anymore. The enemy are having how much energy? 3. He played 3. And then he gained 2. He used 1. So this round, the enemy is having 3 energy. Okay. But because our beast go first, you see our beast go first. So we do not need to worry about they killing us. This is the benefits of high speed, or we go first. All right. And one night is not enough. We try to, damage him and as well as stun him. So that if he is playing with his beast, he will miss his attack. Okay, we try to dish out as much damage as we can. Okay. Oh, these guys keep, so next turn he'll be having 5 energy. Maybe he knows, because we attack first. So he skip. All right. This is a pretty good. For him is good also lah. He do not waste his energy and save up the energy for his Termi. Okay, so here is the demonstration of the last 10. Wow, you so fast press skip, relax
Oh, sorry sorry.
Okay, it's okay, fine, chill. So it is best for us to remove the beast last 10 with our mistake or whatever. Okay, let's say he gamble, he is a gamble type, he will be playing his arrow and stuff, then our beast will be getting a lot of damage also lah. Right, so we see the enemy playing what card just now? Charm, allergic stuff, right? Okay, so we can assume that the enemy do not have much card left. And we have all our Termi cards, we have 4 energies. So the usual combo for a faster Termi. Alright, Mystic, Allergic, and Charm.
Macam.
Okay.
So I enter
You can enter now. Okay, so this guy has doing the same thing. After this, need to coach him what to do if the Termi is lower. Okay. So you can just continue to play the same combo because you cannot one shot him yet. Okay, a faster Termi combo. Okay, this is the very regular, the very common Termi combo lah. If you are fighting against another Termi. So for all the new scholars, you'll be in around 1.2k MMR. So you'll be meeting a lot of this Termi also. Okay, so you have to remember the combo lah. If you are fighting against other lineup in the future, okay, and you are losing against it, feel free to save your replay, and then you can post it in our scholars. What is it? Scholars video, is it? It's called Scholar Video Breakdown. Okay, and then our coaches will be correcting you lah or teaching you how you should play your games. Okay, so in this game, pretty much winning. So is doing the armor piercing. Okay, he is doing the charm, allergic, and mystic combo. Okay, so in case the enemy shield up, just go through the shield and damage the HP lah. Okay, you see very high shield there, but we are doing the armor piercing. All right, so we ignore the shield. All right, so this is just a mock matchup, something like this. Okay, the future you'll be fighting variety of the lineups, and you will need to do variety strategy. Okay, that will be covered by our master Adrian. Okay, is a nitpick. Okay, our master Adrian, he will be teaching an advanced Terminator gameplay masterclass. Okay, so you guys have to stay tuned. Wait for our another master Adrian, to teach us how to play Terminator like a pro. So I think our live gameplay ends here. If any of you have any questions, okay, you can turn on your mic. You can ask right away. Or if you're shy, you can write in the scholar, no mic. All right.
I think who has a question just now? I think it was Crinaldi. By comboing cards, let's say your first card deals 100 damage. If you combo it with another card, both 100 damage, it will go 10% extra, so it'll do 110, 110. So as long as you combo the cards, you'll have 10% extra. So any questions from everyone else? Feel free to type it out at the Scholar chat, I guess. We'll be looking around.
I'm 1.1k. How do I improve?
1.1k, how to improve? In your case, I don't think you have much choice already, but for the others, you can always look for coaching help.
Okay.
Coaching using the proper template.
But yeah, I think Jen covered a lot of aspects of the gameplay already. So if there isn't any other questions, I think we can wrap this up. Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation, Jen.
Okay,
And also thank you to Billy for preparing the slides.
All right. Yeah. Thank you everyone that participate. Thank you the management team for organizing this event, and also marketing team for promoting this event. Okay, we will have more events coming soon. Okay, for all the new scholars, don't be discouraged or demoralized if you are losing. It's fine. It's very normal. Just play, just practice yourself. Okay, learn your games, learn your card, learn your axes. After that, learn the enemies' cards as well, and learn how to calculate, how to count your energy, this and that. Okay, we have a lot of events also upcoming, the Spanx and Bang. And if you are bored with Axis, we have all the other games. We actually play other games. So you can play, you can invite other people to play along. All right. Okay, that's all from me.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Jay. Ciao.